Oh wow, you picked up the boombox. I'm sure it didn't just appear out of nowhere just because you're forced to see this non-skippable dialogue. You might have seen the paper I left you on the stinky table about the shovel, and it should be pretty close to the tree in the corner. Look, you need to get the shovel.
Well, since I'm your best friend and a really awesome neighbor, I decided to trespass into your yard and dig a massive, very illegal bunker right there. I hear you wouldn't mind. That sounds like a friend. Anyways, when I dug up, I found absolutely nothing. You wanna take your mama? You don't have to dig deeper. I heard there's some chest with valuable resources. I don't know how that works, but also something might be fine. That's your first chest of many. Don't ask why these chests are your house. I think the fire is just hanging out with you. Or something. I try not to spread it. Anyways, all of these will require materials to go back to the table upstairs. Using craft tool machines, which you might use some later, or using your casino. Which I'm sure you got permission to run it, right? Now let me explain this real quick. This computer has 3 modes. It has the upgrade, it has the crafting, and it has the deposit. This all allows you to not carry a bajillion kilograms just like in that blocky, very popular game. But other than that, it's pretty simple. You just craft the items, you craft the arcade machines, and from there I'll guide you. that you've managed to press a button and craft a nice, state-of-the-art, now we're talking. This spicy, legally crafted slot machine is gonna make your mom proud. Now, go ahead in your backyard and place that slot machine where it needs to be. I actually got a minivan in your yard from the winnings from the Fortnite tournament we won. Remember that night? Oh, it was so good. I get what you're thinking right now. You expected a much bigger revenue from these arcade machines, but the reality is, people don't play them, so you're left with only one real option here, mate. You have to resort to less legal options, such as building a casino empire in your backyard. I know this might sound crazy, but you have to trust me. You have no one else to trust right now. You're the only player playing this game. And yeah, actually lucky for you, I got some blueprints for the best slot machines out there for your casino. They've got some rigged modules in them, meaning that the customers will never leave your casino. They will gamble, and more gamble. They will just gamble all their life savings, and then you can take all that money, deposit it into your bank, and finally cure LIGMA.
Cha-ching.
Bro, that was stupid. What were you thinking? Depositing cash with cops sniffing around? Well, if you do get caught, don't forget that you're loaded and you can just bribe them. I'm kidding. Or am I? You can just bribe me at this point.
Cha-ching.
Back in those days, let me tell you, luck was just something you tested with blood and press. No sir, you had to earn it. After that horse ride halfway through America, I wasn't done. No, I had to barter with traveling merchants, who only accepted gold teeth as currency. You ever tried pulling out your teeth for gold while it's still using its mouth? I don't recommend it. But you just need at least 20 if you wanted a ticket for the ferry. And the ferry, huh? Don't get me started. That thing wasn't on water. It floated on the backs of oversized turtles. And every once in a while...
Wait.
What the hell? big fella, 7 feet tall, weighs like gravel in a blender. He didn't ask for goals. No, he made you solve riddles. Riddles that don't have answers. What weighs more? The idea of a feather or a shadow of a mountain?
Cha-ching.
I said, huh? Both? He just nodded and let me.
So, Doc, after all this, what really is LIGMA? LIGMA